Now we're to the part of setting up your system. You've plugged in your Hydra controller into your network via a cable. You have plugged it into the power via the included power supply. And if you purchased it, you have a Wi-Fi dongle. It's a little card that pushes into your USB port, and you should put that in now. Once you've done that and you've let the system boot up, we can then go to this point of configuring your system. There are two things that need to happen, and they can only happen this way. Number one, we need to find the IP address of this system on your network, and if you're using Wi-Fi, configure your Wi-Fi. Or number two, we need to register your system, and this is so that you can get the text messages of notifications of things like your tank's over temperature or you have a maintenance due. All of that is done with this one application, and it's just done once. So you just need a Windows or Mac computer. This example will be with the Mac computer. But we go to the setup and we click that, and you'll see it'll say download Hydra setup for Mac. And you'll click that, and it will then create a file. That file can then be dragged to your desktop, and then you can run it. Now, when you run this file, it will create this setup, and then you'll drag it to set it there. I've already done that to save the time. It will then install the system. If you go into your applications and you look for Hydra, you can run this application. Now, you may run this application and you may get an error. Click it again, and it will give you the opportunity to bypass the error. This is because we didn't put it through the Mac portal in order to get it validated. But like I said, this is only used once, and it's to configure your system to get it set up. We say search. And so when we search for our system, it will go onto your network and look for the device. It finds it there, and it tells you where it's located. It's located here at 10.0.0.231. We're then going to configure. This is where you enter in. You now know my phone number and my email address, but you enter your cell phone number. This is important because the SMS messages telling you that there's something going on with your tank are being sent to this number. So if it's not in there, it's not there. We collect your email because this is how we notify you of new features. So you may not have been the person who bought this. Maybe somebody bought you this system. This is so we know that the people who actually hold the system get up-to-date information. You can then say that we're connected via Ethernet, or you can say you're connected via Wi-Fi. You then go to select your network, you put in your password, and you say register. When you do that, it will go ahead and register with the system. You'll get a message on this screen that says successfully registered. If you don't, please send us a note and we'll help you through it. And once you do, then you'll have a text message that will read something like, your Hydra-MTS controller has successfully registered. You can access it at this link, and then it'll give you a link. And you'll get that in your phone. You can click on it. You can create an icon, which is in another section, and then you'll be able to access this thing. At this point, you no longer need this application on your computer. You can take it off and uninstall it, or if for some reason you change your network, you change from Verizon to Comcast or something like that, you could easily just download it again, you run the application again, reconfigure your Wi-Fi. So this is how you find its IP address, which is important, how you configure your Wi-Fi, and how you register.